Hi, I'm Tony the Ripper, and I just wanted to talk about the new Saw Genesis gameplay preview. So I'm going to be showing some clips from my live stream last night where I went over it. I hope you enjoy. The end there, where he says there's multiple win conditions for both sides. I'm curious as to what that means. I left the open, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, there's multiple win conditions. I'm curious about that. Yeah, there are multiple win conditions for each side and what several potential outcomes. That makes me think, can the accused kill the judge? Is that an outcome that can happen if there's multiple win conditions that aren't just like survive for the accused? 50 I assume. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like the Friday the 13th game where you could kill Jason in Friday the 13th, but it was just really difficult to do. Like, you had to fully coordinate with everyone if you wanted to kill Jason in the Friday the 13th game. So I wonder if it'll be like that with the accused. But this is all just making my brain think, right? If it's 15 minute matches, is it gonna be easy to kill the accused? Because once again, my mind goes back to Friday the 13th. Like, those matches were not 15 minutes long. And it just makes me think, like, how are these gonna play out if there's multiple winning conditions for each side and they're only short matches? It's curious if they underestimate the amount of time that would be spent in a match. Or that's just like how their internal playtests have gone. They're 15 minutes long. I mean, there's got to be a reason they're saying that. If the game is designed around 15-minute matches, I imagine the choices and ways to kill the judge, if that is an option, because it sounds like it's an option, because it can certainly hurt the judge, you know what I mean? I mean, they show that in an earlier clip where you can hurt the judge, like, actually. Here, maybe it's like 15 minimum, other outcomes will be longer. Okay, maybe it's like 15 minimum and, you know, other outcomes will be longer. Yeah, possibly. But look here. So, is it just a matter you hit him enough and he'll die? Does he have a health bar? Does he have a health bar that regenerates? Like, what's the deal? With smart communication and... So, the fact that you can hurt the judge does make me think it'll be interesting how... I'm curious, because if killing the judge is an option, that's really interesting, but it does make me wonder if... I mean, it's an asymmetrical game, so, you know, Outlast Trials, Dead by Daylight, you can all bully the killer in them. So, it's just going to be a matter of... how hard will the killer get bullied in this game? What else was there? Oh, yeah. Here, this is what I wanted to... The judge.
The first of these judges is the doctor, but more playable antagonists will be added to the game.
Ooh, you got multiple antagonists. You cute. Ooh. So there's going to be multiple judges. I mean, clearly none of the judges... That's literally how they describe the judge in this section here, but you're not strong, you know? You're meant to outwit your opponents. It'll curious to see how other judges play. It looks fun. It really does look fun. With their own tools and strategy. I'm just so curious for this game. I just want to know, you know? I need to know.
As a former surgeon with his own...
Maybe it'll change the traps? Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe it'll change the type of traps. Oh, let's start to go over here. The accused, I mean, that's pretty simple. The judge, I mean, the judge is the focal point, isn't he? He's the interesting part. Because you're not directly killing the accused. You're setting down traps for them. You're trying to catch them off guard and not get ganged up on.
Is from above. Try to split up the accused and constantly hamper their progress. Before each match, he designs...
By the way, before each match, he designs a strategy. So, before the accused are set loose in the map, do you set the traps up and shit? I assume that's what it is. Like, before the accused gets set loose. Yeah, it's gotta be what it is, right?
This is the level itself to apply pressure by cutting off routes, creating panic, and striking when the team is divided. And, just like Jigsaw, the judge's goal...
Oh, this trap, this is what they're showing a lot. You have to gouge your eye out. So that'll be interesting how that affects gameplay if you don't have an eye.
...upon them through sacrifice. Unlike in other asymmetrical horror games, the judge here is physically vulnerable.
It does. That's what I'm thinking, Navi. Like, it seems so much for a 15-minute match.
With smart communication and perfect timing, the accused can fight back, disrupt his plans, and create openings to escape.
Create openings to escape. Are they trying to hide? I'm really on the idea that you can kill the judge, and I wonder if they're trying to sort of hint towards it, or like not say it by saying create openings to escape. Betty the puppet. He doesn't speak, he judges. Who is he? What's his deal? Theories, please. This guy was in the original trailer for the game, right? The original reveal. We know why he used Twitter. No, you do not. I really want to be mutuals with Betty. Yeah, can like Betty the Puppet follow me? Am I not good enough for Betty the Puppet? Sorry, that's not why we're here. This guy, this is probably unlikely, right? But I'm thinking if you die as the judge, would you become this fella, maybe? Like, that's the thought I had there. Like if you kill the judge or put him out of commission for a while, would you then play as this fella? So, you know, the judge isn't just sitting doing nothing and, you know, watching them play. That's kind of an issue with every game, to be honest. There's always going to be points where, like, the killer, like, you know, Friday the 13th Jason, and even Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre had that quite a bit. Dead by Daylight has it, where if you get stuck or stumped or you are in a spot where you cannot do anything for a while, just watching the game fly by is not fun at all. I feel like this is unlikely, but I'm thinking maybe he's a secondary antagonist. But that's the thought I had there. Like a second life. Yeah, like a second life. Either until like you can become the judge again, or like as a final last dash to get them while they're trying to escape or something. Like this is your last chance to get them or they win the match. I think that'd be a really good mechanic. Like, let's say you're not as nimble. Oh my god. Like, you're not as, like, nimble as the judge. I say nimble. He's an old fella. But, like, you know, you can't use the secret passages or anything. I'm just headcanoning what this guy is right now. Like, let's say the judge dies or is out of commission. You come back as this fella. You can't use any of the hidden passages or the lifts. Because he's a big guy, and he's a big guy. So you can't use any of the hidden passages or the lifts. And this is literally like a mad dash to get the accused one last time. That'd be interesting. And you know why? Because I came up with it in my head just now. Yep, that's that. Or maybe some of the traps aren't available because you don't know how to use them. We are getting the same vibes, aren't we? Not a very smart fella. Like, more of a brute. He doesn't have abilities like the judge. I don't know if that's what he is. I actually, in my Guitar Hero video, where I spoke about Soul Genesis while playing Through the Fire and Flames, the judge can make you hallucinate. Oh, shit. By the way, I've just had a thought, right? You know how he says all the judges have their own like abilities and shit. I'm thinking, what if this judge, his ability is to throw that hallucinatory gas, you know? In the GameSpot video where the people at Summer Game Fest talked about it, they said that once you hallucinate, you're gonna get chased by a fellow like Outlast Trials, right? Where once you lose your sanity, you get chased by the Skinner Man. So you're gonna get chased by a fellow and take damage from some hallucinatory man if the judge gasses you. So if that's this guy, I don't know. I don't think he fits the bill, but you know, he is a doctor, right? So it would make sense for his ability to be around altering the human psyche. Kind of does, yeah. Because he is in the Summer Game Fest video, which GameSpot talked about this game. They called him the Doctor, so he is a doctor. That's like confirmed, basically. He is a doctor, so it would make sense for his ability to be, you know, making the accused hallucinate. So it'd be very interesting to see if this is the guy the fellows see when hallucinating, or if like it's someone else, or you know. Also, there's a screen effect here. The screen effect, could that be hallucination? Because everything is a little fuzzy. Oh, wait, or is it just like because it was in movement, maybe? But clearly injured because it got blood, so they've been out of track.
To the game, each with their own tools and strategy. Much like Jigsaw, the antagonist isn't an unstoppable force of nature. As a former surgeon with his own...
Former surgeon. Yeah, they don't talk about the accused much. What is it like? But, I mean, the judge does have the ability to make them hallucinate. So, oh, wait. Okay, right here, we're talking on the accused now, sorry. Complete challenges. Find key items. So they've got a saw, and they swap the saw with a pipe. Would the pipe do more damage? By the way, the hallways up above where the judge sits. This, by the way, this looks like the maze in Saw 6. In Saw 6, one of the traps is a maze where the character is above the maze and basically has to pull valves to turn off steam so a girl below can get through. And this looks a lot like that.
Fly.
This trap is so interesting. They're showing this off a lot, and I'm just trying to see what I can get from it, you know? There's something there, and I wonder if that is just... I was thinking that's just like set dressing, but I mean, there isn't really much else in this room, is there? So that could be something, maybe. This trap... I wonder how it operates. I wonder how you get saved from it. Because if you don't gouge your eye out or lose a limb or something, how do your teammates get you out? The more hurt you get, the more hallucinating. That's an interesting idea, but I think the point of getting hurt... Yeah, no, the idea, the more hurt you get, the more you're hallucinating, or the more you do hallucinate. That's interesting. I do think the point is you're not meant to get hurt outside of the traps. So once you are hurt, I think you already get a debuff of, you know, having a limb lost. So I'm not sure if it would also be, you know, also hallucinate. As I brought up the GameSpot video, they did say that the doctor, as they called him, the doctor's ability is to throw hallucination gas onto the survivors. Oh, by the way, it's summer and they're selling sour mawams. I'm so happy. Oh, yes. Navi says hi, in case you can't read that.
Kate says hello.
There she is, saying hi. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, share, follow, retweet, quote tweet, pin it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment. Goodbye. I tumbled it.